Here we go. We're going to go on a little walk here. This is in the town of Pinetop up here. And simply beautiful. Let's wander on down here, see what we got. Well, here we go. Let's take a walk. Get out here and get some exercise, get our pace up, get our heart moving. All that sitting around in the camp trailer is going to kill you. There's nothing I love better than to get out here, get grounded, feel the peace of nature. I love nature. I love beautiful places. And that's the reason I run around the country all the time. But look at this. Just beautiful. Just on the edge of some houses here and through the valley. Alright, this trail is right in the middle of town pretty much. It goes from the lower half of town down near Lakeside on up into Pinetop and back. But it's absolutely gorgeous in here. And look at that pond. You duck down there in the water. We're out here with the nature. Take a look at this map and see where we're headed here. That's just gorgeous right there. That is just beautiful. Let's get a picture of that. Now, of course, I'm working. I'm always working. It doesn't matter. I might be taking care of myself right at the moment, but I'm still working, obviously. Still producing content. Still moving things in a direction that I want them to move. You know, let's get up on this trail and get out of the grass. It's just an absolutely beautiful area. Pinetop, these pine trees just spring up out of the grass. You know, everything else is grassland. You know, just the walk is getting my breath moving. Of course, I'm at probably about 6,000 or more feet right now. So it's always going to be a little breathtaking. Smells amazing out here. The air is clean. Pinetop is Arizona's little secret playland of the rich. This way seems a little boring. Let's move on back the other way. How about that? Alright, and this is where we are. We're in the White Mountains at this point. White Mountains of Arizona. This looks like it's a nature preserve, so let's go take a look. Whew, I'll tell you what. I needed this. I needed this. Forest diversity. A better way to thin forest, thinning of the past. So evidently this is some sort of nature experimental here. A better way to thin, huh? WMNC is that way. Let's go that way. Starting to get a little warm now that I'm moving. fire-wise, places are survivable spaces. Right? Gives you some things to know about your land and how to set up your home. Forest thinning to prevent crown fire. Now there's a novel thought. Alright, let's keep right on moving here. Let's see what we got around here. I'm starting to feel alive, starting to feel a lot better now. We've got oxygen flowing. We've got, nature. All of this was made for humans. The reason that you've got all this beauty in the world is made for the eye of the human being. We've got to stop allowing things to ruin that. See, we're right on the edge of everything here. This is just like a little green belt in here with a nice little pond. And this walking trail does continue up. It'll go clear up into Pinetop. The Pinetop area where the houses are. Downtown, because Pinetop is a pretty long stretch of road here. Let's see what we got coming up here. How do we repair the damage? See, broadcasting burns, slash piles thinning, fighting fire with fire. What should the forest look like? Before logging, grazing, and fire suppression, the local forest contains large grassy openings with fewer but larger trees and were described as park-like. The grassy openings sustain frequent low-intensity fires, which maintain a healthy, balanced ecosystem. This is allowed for greater diversity of plants, including oaks, aspen, shrubs, and wildfires. Juniper is still present. And we'll go up here and take a look at this. Oh man, my video clips are getting long. Yeah, the past informs the future. To a point. It's extremely important that the human being gets out into nature. That's what it's designed for. It's here for your enjoyment. What happened to our forest? Humans happened. Fire, nature's cleanup crew. And that's all perfect unless you're looking at the Canadian fires now that have all started at the same time in different locations. So, although it's nature's cleanup crew, it seems to be the government's apocalypse. All right. Looks like we're going to just kind of do a circle here. Be sure to keep your pace up when you're walking. Doesn't do any good to just saunter along. We're working things, bringing up that cardiovascular. There's only one drawback to this trail so far. There's not a bathroom to be found, and I drank a lot of liquid. So we're walking a little extra quick here. A lot of indigenous oak in the area, as well as pine. I'm just continuing on. At this point, it's like, well, what, go home or just keep walking? So we're going to keep walking. Because when I'm done, I want to know that I got some exercise today. It's important. You stove up and die if you don't. You know, don't waste your life getting fat and getting lazy. There's plenty of ways. Get out, motivate yourself, get moving, get everything moving. It's the only way to stay alive. It's not good enough to just come out here and sit down. I have to go to the bathroom so bad it's not funny. That's nature for you. People should know that, and you should have places. I'm sure that I can just, pee behind a tree. But if you're like me, every time you pee behind a tree, somebody comes around the corner, right? All right, I've gone far enough. I'm a good mile or more into the trail, and I'm turning around. I'm going to head back because it's just getting to be big woods, which is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I really like that pond, and I like that whole setting right there. To me, that's got everything. Birds, the whole 9 yards. There's birds here, of course. When I say that, there's one over there, right there on that tree. Hey, bird, look at him. You're not too afraid of me. Yeah. All right, so let's hike back. This is my favorite here. You see all the wildlife taking off? See that duck? He's like, what, you got any bread for me? Got anything? I'm tired of eating moss and algae. My shoes untied and just working my way back to the car. I think I'll go sit on that bench for a bit. We'll see you in a minute. They got a bench out there in the middle of all this water. Now, you think I can get out to that without falling in the water? I could, but why bother? You're just gonna get wet. That's how it is. It's how it's always been. You get next to a pond, you're gonna get wet. Well, guys, look right out there in the middle of that water. That concludes our nature walk today. This has been Chris with Loving the Dream. Have a fantastic day. Get out and enjoy something.